Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to EU4 Ethiopia. I'm your host, Kelvin. So, sorry this series took a few days off, as with most of my videos has. I've been horrifically sick the last couple of days. It's too expensive. European traders in China. The call for peace. Really? On Songhai? We haven't been at war that long. Come on. Anyway, I've been horrifically sick, and not in a usual way that you'd expect either. I suppose I can tell a story while we let things cool off here. Doesn't look like we'll be doing too much this episode, because I do believe our overextension is dangerously high. Yes, give them some autonomy. I don't have a problem with one province getting issues. Seriously, total peace cost of their provinces is too great. No. I don't believe that for a second. And with good reason. Did they, like, occupy something while I wasn't looking? They had to have. The fuck? Iraqi soldiers are fighting. Are they in Iraq? Oh, those jerks. There they are. There we go. Guess they ended up there somehow. Weird Songhai. But very good. Alright. So we have, I assume, good. We have two groups coming. Should have no problem dealing with that. And hopefully that will fall before the call for peace gets too much worse. We have rebel uprisings coming. Various nationalists, mostly due to greater quantity of overextension that we have. Alright, time for drastic measures. Ditch the Liberation Act. Hell, ditch the Horse Artillery Act. We're not even at war, we don't need it. Not really needed. Alright. And together now. That isn't going to take too much longer, is it? Yeah, it's of the utmost importance. For some reason I thought that bonus was temporary. I'm still a little off, so it's time I told a bit of a story. About basically how I got sick, because it wasn't sick in a usual way. I have a natural clock in my body that 99.9% of the time prevents me from sleeping more than 4 hours at a straight. And this is actually a good thing. For some reason, as I went through my teen years, I developed a rather problematic sleep issue. And the body clock thing is just sort of a way I've combated it. If I sleep for too long being about every 4 hours or so, basically sleeping for more than 4 hours, I will end up, I should probably save up for ideas. I will get horrific nightmares, and it gets worse the longer that I sleep for. 11% overextensionism. What are we at right now? 92. It will be fine. We're only at 103. And we already almost have a core. A bunch of cores. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. So, I've just been up late multiple times throughout the week. And I was just really tired. A couple of nights ago. And I slept for 12 hours straight. Now, I don't remember these dreams, but ooh, wow, that's a nice revolt there. All right, squads together. Oh dear lord. Constantinople and Thessaly. Well, this isn't totally surprising. I did overdo it perhaps just a bit. Why the fuck are the Greek regions in revolt? The hell? Autonomy decreased, war exhaustion. Alright, I get the picture. There, that fixes any further revolt risk. Although, the damage is done, so... No, not that. Autonomous. Rebel suppression modes. Activate. Just go and start killing everything. No survivors. Got a lot to kill. Good luck. I told them to go to Erdene because I didn't want them to do the obvious thing of crossing it. So, like I said, I don't remember whatever the hell I dream about, but it gives me the worst sense of dread, and, like... It makes me just feel like shit all day, to be honest. And it's coming from somewhere, like, deep down in my subconscious, like... No, you're gonna feel like shit all day today. And so I've just been staying up, really late, the past couple nights. Hadn't been getting quite as much sleep as I needed. And I made a terrible mistake, I suppose, of that 0.01% came up. It's not really that often. It's actually far more often. Where I decided not to wake up at my usual allotted time and slept a full 12 hours. And I then proceeded to have to stay up for 48 hours because I could not sleep. I couldn't. Physically, I tried. I'd lay down, I'd close my eyes, I'd sit there for like an hour, and I just couldn't get to sleep. There was something in my head nagging constantly. It's like, no, you can't go to sleep. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's terrible when that happens. And, yeah. I'm mostly recovered from that now. I finally gotten to the point where I can go to sleep again after just staying up for 2 days straight. So, yeah. God damn it, Portugal, stop eating all of Siberia. That's right, they're gonna touch Perm. Yeesh. So, I apologize for the lull in videos over this weekend. And hopefully I should be restoring to my regular schedule soon. Like I said, I still haven't fully properly slept it off, since I do it in 4-hour chunks, then wake up for a little while, then go back to sleep. I usually just go to bed at 11, wake up at 3, get a drink, take a piss, go back to sleep. That's really all it takes. Just to break me out of the REM cycle for a moment. Should start, you know, converting. Even though religious unity ain't going anywhere. The amount of provinces that I actually have to absorb to get religious unity down is a little bit silly. Good, we have that focus. Good, good, good. Everything's good. So, yeah, that's my story of where I've been for the last while. I apologize for it all. If I just disappear for 48 hours, so that's generally the kind of thing that ends up happening. Like, I just slept for far too long. And now I feel like shit. And I don't record when I feel like shit because I come here, you know, to make interesting commentary. And my very odd sleep condition, I think is actually a moderately interesting commentary. And before some people ask, sometimes it does cause night terrors. Sometimes. Those are pretty rare. Thankfully I didn't get those, so I don't think I did. So I think I'm alright. Ottomans, Persia, Venice, and Bengal as the defender of the Sunni faith. You guys ain't coming out of that. Fighting in another war together? Can we even... We can. That's all I wanted from you, Bulgaria. Nothing more, nothing less. Since the capital's isolated, I could actually take it. So, Crimea and Bengal will join the Ottomans. Force the serfdom. Overextension's holding. Yeah, it's only 4. It's not going to cause me enough overextension. That'd be a hell of a lot of overextension to get. I shouldn't have to be too concerned about much. I mean, I'm sure Venice will be taken care of. Okay. Five years into the war, I automatically win, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, cool. Continue making chorus, business as usual. I haven't really brought it up before because I've never really needed to bring it up before, but yeah, that's how I sleep. It's very, very strange. It's funny though, because I woke up at like 5 p.m. and I was just screaming in awful pain. Like, I remember everything from the very moment I woke up, and my body was in like searing, flaming pain. Luckily, there was no one in the house at the time. Christ, you think I was murdered? Ugh. I have no idea what happened in my dream, but it hurt. Like, I felt the pain from waking up for like a solid minute. So I have no idea what the hell was in my dream, but god damn, it hurt. Like I said, it gets worse the longer I stay asleep for. So, yeah. It's not great. It's never great. And like I said, I've just sort of just developed it. I don't really know as to why or anything. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for the final diptech, which, you know, reduces it 10%. Alright, sure. Let's fight. All of your men versus mine. Okay, we're done? We're done. Excellent. The point has been made. Alright. Make it a core. There. Patched up those annoying little holes in us, and I'd say it's actually a good episode. Alright. The African rebels have been cleaned up. I have no idea what happened to those dudes I put on auto rebel suppression. They're just gone. Fuck knows where. They're somewhere, I'm sure. Guys, where are ya? No shit, they're literally legit just gone. Did they just fight themselves to the death down here or something? It wouldn't surprise me. They fought themselves to the death or something, I guess. Because otherwise I would have 2 full armies on auto rebel suppression. Or maybe I grabbed them or something when they came up here to fight the rebels in Greece or something. Not sure. Ah well. That's my force limit anyway. I'm pretty certain I can just rebuild them instantly. Yeah. It's no problem. Alright. So with that, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely, lovely host, Gilvin, signing off.